Welcome, Pisces, to your October, or should I say mid-October reading. I do apologize for the lateness of this. I've had so much going on in my life, in my personal life, and I just was not able to get these out at the beginning of the month. But these readings are timeless, so they will kind of last for a few weeks now anyway. Now, I just want to say happy Halloween to everyone this month. This is my Halloween deck that I like to use. It's called the Deviant Moon Tarot, and I'm also going to use another deck called the Macabre Tarot. I like to use my spooky decks in Halloween, so I hope you enjoy the cards. This month, as I said, I've been so busy. I have not had any opportunity to work on that huge list of people who subscribed and requested the free mini reading. Please know that I have all of your names. I absolutely will be getting back to you. But unfortunately, I just have not had the opportunity to do any this month. Now, if you would like, I'm not offering free mini readings for new subscribers anymore, but if you would like a little reading from me, just leave a donation. Any size donation, doesn't have to be big. Put a comment in the comment section below, and if you'd like me to focus on a question or anything, I will film your reading and I will leave a link in response to your comment for you to view your mini reading there. But yeah, unfortunately, I'm not doing the free ones anymore because people aren't even coming back and watching them. So I'm putting a lot of energy and effort into them and people aren't even viewing them. So at least if you're paying for them, I know that I'm not wasting my time. But let's get into your reading. And wow, Pisces, I'm not going to sugarcoat things. I can see that there has been a lot of worry, a lot of stress, a lot of strain, feeling trapped, feeling stuck, depressive kind of energy here. I mean, out of the 8 cards, 5 of them are, or 4 of them are swords. And, you know, 2 of the most challenging cards in the deck here, the 8 and the 9 of swords. This is real worries. Now, the 8 of swords is that card of you feeling like you're stuck, feeling like you're trapped, but in fact, you're actually not. Just by changing your perspective, by looking at things differently, you can see that you will be able to get yourself out of this little rut that I feel like you're in. And, you know, the 9, I mean, it's easy to say, but, you know, the 9 of swords, when you're in the 9 of swords energy, where you are feeling depressed and down and out, it is very difficult to get out of that. But I see you doing this, Pisces, because you've got the 7 of swords and the 4 of swords. Now, for starters, the 4 of swords is that card of healing, of recuperation, of closing the door on the outside world and just resting. And the 7 of swords is a card of doing things a little bit differently, doing things in a strategic way to allow you to get the results that you desire. It may not be the way everybody else does things, but you are doing things in your own way, and you're really you will be successful here. You know, and the thing, the 7, the 8, the 9, whenever there is consecutive numbers in the same suit, there is progress there. This is stage 1, stage 2, you know, there's movement. You're not stuck here. But it's going to require you to make a decision here, Pisces, because you've got that 2 of wands. This is that coming to a bit of a crossroads. You have to do something. You have to make a choice. You can't stay at the crossroads forever. You have to decide which path you want to take here. Now, for some of you, this most definitely could be to do with your career, your finances, but this can also this can also have something to do with your home, and even yourself in a way. If you've been unwell, particularly if you've been suffering mentally at all, with some depression here, you need to decide about how you want to proceed here. But yeah, I feel like you've got the Knight of Pentacles. This is slow moving energy, but in the right direction. And any movement that is made, any progress that is made to your healing or to your situation, to your finances, is movement. There's no going back, that is movement forward here. So I really like that. But yeah, as I said, there could be some worries here about your career, about making money. You've got the Nine of Pentacles. This is like a really nice card of abundance, a card of money that you've earned and created, wealth and stability that you've created for yourself. And I feel like for some of you, you might be feeling like you need to hang on to this money for some reason. You're squirreling it away, or feeling like you can't spend your money. But again, this is often an illusion as well. You don't need to hang on to things so tightly. Make sure that you do spend some money on yourself and pamper yourself and enjoy the wealth that you've earned. You don't have to keep putting things away and putting money away for a rainy day that never actually comes. But yeah, look, I mean, if you are in a situation where you are worried, genuinely worried about your finances or how you're going to be able to pay the rent, pay the mortgage, I feel like there is this decision that is going to assist you once you've, like I said, once you've chosen the path that you want to go down here, which direction you want to go in. That's going to free up a lot of this mental worry and stresses and strain, because there is that beautiful card of healing, of really relaxing, of just gathering your energy again, particularly if it is mental worry, mental strain here. Now, you could have another earth sign in your life, or not another earth sign, an earth sign. You are a water sign, Pisces. You could have an earth sign in your life that is a Taurus, a Virgo, or a Capricorn here as well, just because you have the Knight of Pentacles. That could also be assisting you in some way financially. But very nice, steady progress forward, movement forward here. Things are really working in your favor. And I feel like you could even potentially be aiming to go on a retreat. You might need to just choose to actually have a break, rather than push on, and that will really assist you. Sorry, my camera's just moved. Just going to move it back there. Now let's get some clarifying cards out. Now, did I show you the box? I've been showing everyone the box. This is the tarot deck I've used. I bought it with my beautiful girlfriends that I went up to a retreat myself away in the mountains here in Sydney, in New South Wales. And look at the box. It's like a coffin. And when you open it, it makes that squeaky, creaky sound. How cool is that? So I thought I'd just show everyone that. But yeah, these are quite interesting as well. They're lovely to shuffle. And the Samantha Rook, who actually made them, didn't want to have any kind of, she wanted it to be non-binary. So the queens and the kings, they've all got unusual names. Like I'm about to show you the 5 of crystals. Okay, so there could be some real, money worries here. Now the nightmare of cups, that is the Knight of Cups. You've got the 6 of Cups, a lot of emotional energy. Wow. And the 2 of Cups. It could be a wonderful relationship here. And I mean, look, this could even be what you are stressing and worrying about. The fact that your relationship isn't what it was. Or worrying that you don't have a relationship. But there's some real nostalgia here. You've got the 6 of Cups, which is that card. It's a beautiful emotional card. I mean, lots of emotion here. But thinking back to a wonderful time. I mean, this could even be thinking back to your childhood, to a childhood sweetheart, or it could be even be an existing relationship you might be thinking back to. And you're allowing your thoughts to be filled with emotion and love. I mean, as I said, for some of you, this could be what is creating this worry. But I feel like this is more physical in a way. You've got the 5 of crystals, which is the 5 of pentacles. And this is that card of feeling like you've been left out in the cold, feeling like you're on your own, or you've been struggling, or this can even be financial difficulties that a lot of you are really worrying about. The 5 of Pentacles can talk about financial hardship that some of you have gone through. But it can also even be talking about a relationship where you have been feeling left out in the cold and you are, reminiscing about the past here. But for those of you that are wanting a new relationship, I could even feel like there could be one coming in here for you. Just the fact that you've got that Knight of Cups and the 2 of Cups. This is that knight in shining armor that comes in. This is non-binary, obviously. That person that comes in and literally just sweeps you off your feet. And really helps you. And don't be afraid to ask for assistance here, Pisces. I think I've said this to you before in the past. The 5 of Pentacles, that in a traditional deck, you'll see the 2 people standing outside of the church. They're unwell, they're injured, they're begging, they're cold out in the snow, but right behind them is this beautiful stained glass window of a church. And all they need to do is to go around the corner, go into the church. There's warmth in there. There's solace in there. There's kind people who can help. They can get healing spiritually, emotionally. There's assistance, but you have to actually make the choice to ask. And the fact that you have 2 twos, twos are all about decisions and deciding which direction you want to go in. And it can be quite emotional, and it can be quite a passionate choice that you need to make. Fire, you had the wands there, and you have the cups. So this is a lot of emotion, a lot of passion here. Could be a difficult decision for some of you to make, but use all your talents and skills here, Pisces. I know you've got them, and ask for help from those around you if you need to. But I feel like once you've made this choice, things are going to flow a lot better for you. Things are going to be a lot easier for you to manage. But yeah, like I said, definitely could be a new wonderful relationship coming in for some of you there. I mean, 5 again. Okay. So the 5 of Swords. So you've got the 4, the 5, the 7, the 8, the 9. The 5 of Swords in a way is a real, can be real conflict, but this can be internal conflict as well. If it's not to do with a relationship or, someone in your life. I feel like this can be you just having this internal battle with your own mind, really struggling to potentially even make a decision that's going to assist you here. But the Five of Swords is actually a card of victory because it is winning at all costs. You're really determined here to achieve what it is that you want to achieve. And like I said, it'll be different for all of you, whether it's to heal a relationship, whether it's to heal from a relationship, whether it's to get a new career, whether it's to build your finances, whatever it is that you have this driving, burning worry and stress over. I feel like you are going to overcome this here. Fives are challenges, but they bring about something that is so much better for you, so well deserved. So don't stress too much about this. And I mean, look, these cards are Halloween cards, so they do look a bit ominous. But the thing with this, my squeaky voice, the thing with this macabre tarot as well, which was really interesting, was that when I was reading up about this deck, the Samantha Rook talks about this deck highlighting a lot of the shadow side of things that are going on as well. Now you got the Justice card here, so for some of you, there might be a little bit of imbalance here, but this again can talk about things coming back into balance. This can be a Libra in your life. You might be even thinking back to some really nice times with a Libra. This is the card of anything to do with legal issues. If you have been dealing with legal issues, or you have been needing to sign contracts, this is a card that talks about any kind of legal issue. Signing a contract for, could be a marriage contract, a work contract, home contract, all of that kind of stuff. But, the scales, if you think of a set of scales, they can become unbalanced when weight is put on one side or the other. So if you're putting too much worry, too much energy, the scales are going to tip in that direction, of worry and stress and strain. But when you are able to heal and release and make some decisions to offload some of this worry and stress and strain, think about the past, think about what you want and what direction you want your life to be going in. I feel like this will bring back a sense of balance in your life here. But yeah, if you have been worrying over any kind of work contract or anything like that, I feel like there is this choice that you can make that's going to assist you here. Okay, they flipped out quickly. Yeah, wow, okay. Five of Bones. Another five. And another Eight of Swords. Okay, this is, I feel like you are really learn the Five of Bones, which is the Five of Wands. This is you almost training and learning some new skills here. And you've got the Nightmare of Crystals, which is the Knight of Pentacles. So you've got the Knight of Pentacles again. A lot of repeat messages here for you, Pisces. I feel like you are gaining some new skills to overcome this feeling of being trapped. And I mean, look, this is kind of more in the traditional imagery of an Eight of Swords, where you see the figure tied up. But look, it's a snake. The snakes, it's not tied in a knot. They can wriggle out of that. They can take the blindfold off, and they can just walk straight out of that ring of swords there. But yeah, very, very interesting here. I feel like this is very Jupiter energy as well. Very Gemini energy as well. A lot of Eight of Swords energy. So again, this is Gemini. It's that the twins. It's like making a decision here. What do you want to do? Which direction you want to go in? How do you want to proceed? It almost feels like a lack of self-confidence when you get a lot of eights, when you get multiple Eight of Swords from two different decks. But you know, I feel like your angels, your spirit guides, they want you to break through any unhealthy illusions that you have of yourself. I feel like this is from the past. I feel like a lot of this, you know, this could even be stress and worry about how you were in the past and how you look at yourself now, or how you are behaving now, or how your situation is now. So you're feeling like a lack of self-confidence because of an issue that's occurred. But and I feel like you're not in control of your life. But again, there is change coming in here, Pisces. I can really see this for you. There's always a way to free yourself from this situation. And again, you know, you need to make the choice to do it. But I feel like you're doing that. I feel with the Five of Wands, this is you struggling, but you're struggling, you're learning new skills, you're learning ways to snap yourself out of this situation. You know, it can, you know, having Eights of Swords can indicate confusion and feelings of helplessness, but really, these are just feelings. That it's not the reality that you're in. You know, and that Knight of Pentacles that has come in there twice. You know, it tells you to move along. You know, that is one message of this night. But to have it multiple times, I mean, it's like, move on. You know, you don't dwell in this mental negativity, you know. And I feel like you are planning, that there is this plan, and that's why a choice is now required, because you have been putting a lot of planning into this. And when you get that Knight of Pentacles, it's like, okay, it's time for action now, go for it. The plans that you've made are excellent and they are going to work out. So don't feel disheartened. Don't allow that lack of confidence to creep in. Just follow through the process, and on any plans and any promises that you've made to yourself as well. Follow through. Yeah, and I feel like this, for some of you, this is work. This is definitely work related. You can even talk about business travel, financial rewards, and it can even talk about guardian angels. So I feel like there is a lot of guardian angels. There's a lot of assistance here for you, Pisces. So there's nothing to be stressed about. But like I said, it's easier said than done. But let's get a final clarifying card out from the Now I Understand deck, and this is by Lauren and Janine McLean. I love this deck. It just seems to fit in so well with my readings. I usually only want one card, but sometimes more flip out here. I'm going to take that one because see how it's like, yep, take me. Okay, wow. Rest. Time out. Get the well-earned rest you deserve to recuperate mind, body, and soul. I mean, how that is linked with the Four of Swords. And I feel like if you haven't been getting enough rest, if you're really exhausted mentally, emotionally, psychologically, even physically, that can make things so difficult. It can make things look 10 times worse than they are, or feel 10 times worse than they are. So really take some time out, go on a holiday, relax if you can, go on a retreat, and just close that door on the outside world, on your thoughts, on your negativity, and really recuperate here, Pisces. So I hope that resonated with you. And I do apologize again for the delay in getting this to you. If you would like a little mini reading, as I said, leave a donation, whatever amount is okay. Just leave a comment and I will do a reading for you and leave the link for you to access it in response to your comment. So have a great few weeks and I hope to see you next month. Bye.